First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, before getting into the video of Target-100 series, so I just want to say two quick information. So the first is the test series. So do not forget, each and every student, those who are preparing for the bank exams, any bank exam, do not forget to purchase the test series on my website or my mobile application. It is only 99 rupees. You can able to write all the test series which is inside the package. Do not forget to buy it immediately, because anytime the price might be increased. Now it is only 99. Do not forget to buy the test series, the first thing. And the second, where you can able to get the complete videos of Feel Free to Learn, what I posted on my YouTube channel in an offline mode. We copy all the videos and give it to you in the form of pen drive. So you can able to watch all my videos in an offline mode. Do not forget to WhatsApp us. Our team will tell you the details. So friends, at last, this is one of the most important series video, that is Target-100. Definitely those who are preparing for the bank exams, it can be any, it can be RRB clerk, RRB PO, it can be any bank exam. Do not forget to watch all the videos of Target-100. So now starting from the first video, and just play the video, right? Just play the video. Take a note and simultaneously you too try to solve the question. Within 1 hour or within 2 hours, you can solve 100 questions. A perfect revision video. Do not forget to watch all my Target-100 series, those who are preparing for the bank exams. And test series and videos, never forget it. So now let me get into the video of Target-100. So friends, now in this video on Target-100 series, so now we will be solving, I think in this video I will be solving 20 important questions on the topic time and work. So when you take time and work, everyone knows it, it's very, very important on quantitative aptitude session. And solving a question is also easy, right? In solving a question in the prelims exam is mostly easy if you understand the time and work concepts properly, right? If you learn only the shortcut, solving a question is not at all possible. 95% traditional method help you to solve. Remaining 5% you can learn other methods, or you can learn traditional method, unit method, any methods that you want. But 95% always out of 100, you should know to solve a question by a traditional method, right? So before watching this Target-100 series, do not forget that I have posted many videos on time and work on my YouTube channel, starting from the basics, right? I think I have posted 9 videos starting from the basics till the medium to high level question, like all the different concepts, leaving, joining, work-based, efficiency, salary. So each and every video I have posted all the concepts on the topic time and work. So first, do not forget to watch all the time and work videos. I think most of the videos have crossed 1 million. So thank you so much, students who watched all my videos. So after watching that playlist, next come and watch this Target-100 series. So after watching this Target-100, do not forget to practice. So go to my mobile application. So inside quantitative aptitude, you can able to see time and work test series. So I think I've posted 4 tests which contain 25 questions. So totally you will have 100 questions there. Do not forget to practice 100 questions before going for the exams. That's it. If you follow this procedure, time and work will be very simple and very easy. So first, watch the playlist of all the concepts of time and work. Second, watch this video Target-100 series, because the questions what I'm going to teach now is all the questions that they have asked in the bank exams of SBA PO, IBPS PO, RBA assistant questions. So after watching this Target-100 series, so I hope you will have a separate notes, and you have learned all the different concepts. So now your next step is to practice. So go to my application or my website. Inside quantitative aptitude, there is a test series of time and work. Do not forget to practice the test. So I think I don't want to teach all those basics here. Why? Because if you watched all the playlist, basics is not needed. You know what are all the different concepts are there in time and work and wages, how to solve it. If it is a question that is based on work and wages, first target to find the ratio. Do not forget that I have told you, if the question is based on work and wages, always your target is to find the ratio. Once you find the ratio, then the salary separation will be very easy. So if you take X person, Y person leaving, for example, after 10 days of work, 5 men left the job. So I have told you how to write the equation. So similarly, after 10 days, 5 more person added. So this comes under the concept called leaving or joining concepts, work and wages concepts, efficiency. So person A is 35% efficient than B, or else 1% time ratio will be 1:2. So all the concepts I have taught in my channel, do not forget to watch it. So here I am not going to teach any basics here. So directly we can start solving the question. So now let me move on to the questions. Question number 1. So 3 men can do a work in 12 days. 5 women can do a work in 8 days, 20 children in 3 days. If all the men, women and children are working together, in how many days the work will be completed? See, very easy question to solve this, but I have seen many students are making a mistake. What they usually do is, here the question seems like 3 men can do a work in how many days? 12 days. So 1 by 12. Usually we write like this. 3 men is equal to 1 by 12. And what will be the next step? I have seen many students write like this. 1 man is equals to 1 by 12 into 3. Don't do this. Why? Because it is not required. Right? It is not required in the question. Why? Because when you read the question properly, what is our target? Our target is to find if all the men, women, children are working. Not only one man working, right? All the men, all the children and all the women are working. So here you don't want to find what is the work done by one man. It is enough to find what is the work done by 3 men itself. So 3 men is equal to 1 by 12. So all men are working. What about all children? So 20 children in 3 days. So 1 by 3 will be the children, right? All the children are working. What about women? 5 women can do a work in 8 days. So all the 5 women are working 1 by 8. That's it. You don't want to write 1 by 12 into 3, 1 by 3 into 20, 1 by 5 into 8. Don't do this. It is wrong actually. Why? Because in the question, if they are asking like, if a man, woman, only a single man, women, children are working, then you have to find this. But in this scenario, that is in this case, you don't want to find one man work done. Because in the question itself, they have given all men, all children, all women are working. So you can directly write 1 by 12, 1 by 3 and 1 by 8. So here when you take LCM, that is 24. So 12 2s are 24, 8 3s are 24 and 8 3s are 24, right? So this will be 13 by 24. So finally, if all men, women and children are working, so the total number of days to complete the work will be 24 by 13 days. Right? So this will be the answer for question number 1. Easy question, but the problem is I have seen students writing like this 12 into 3, right? And next children, how much? 5 into 8. So 5 into 8, 20 into 3. Don't do this. It is not required. When a question, if they are asking like, if a man, right? A man, children and the women are working, how many days it takes to complete the work? In that scenario, you have to find the work done by one man. But in the question itself, they have given where all the men, all the children and all the women are working. So you don't want to find one man work done. You can take the value directly, 1 by 12, 1 by 3 and 1 by 8. So friends, understood? So the question is easy, but I have seen students making a mistake. So don't do it again. So this will be the answer for question number 1. Question number 2. So the part of work done by 9 boys and 3 men together in one day is 4 times the work done by a boy and a man together. So what is the respective ratio of work done by a boy and a man? So just first understand the question. What is our target? Our target is to find what is the ratio, work done ratio for a boy and a man. That is our target, right? So, and just listen here, what is the first part of the question they are saying is the part of work done by 9 boy and 3 men together. So just see here, 9 boy, right, and 3 men together, the work that they have done is equal to 4 times the work that was done by 1 boy and a 1 man, right? So 1 boy and a 1 man work done 4 times, right? 4 times the work done by 1 boy and 1 man is equal to 9 boy plus 3 men. So friends, understood or not how I write this equation? And this part alone, I think it is important in the question, because once you solve this, you will get the ratio of men and a boy. But the thing here is, initially you can see the part of work done by 9 boy and 3 men. So 9 boy and 3 men have completed the work in one day. Which work? The work that was done by 4 times the work 1 boy and 1 man. That's it, right? So this work that was completed by 9 boy and 3 men in one day. So now our target is to find the boy and men ratio. So what I can do is, this will be 9 boy and 3 men is equals to 4 boy and 4 men. So when you bring this, so 9 boy minus 4 boy is equals to 4 men minus 3 men. So this will be 5 boy is equals to 1 man. So the meaning, the ratio here is 5:1 ratio. So friends, understood or not, right? So 1 man will be equal to 5 boys, right? 1 man, what the work that was done by 1 man is equals to 5 boys of work done. So our target is to find the ratio, right? So the answer will be 5:1. Whether boy or men or boy, based upon the question, you have to find the answer. Right? Easy or not, right? So only this part of thing is important in the question, writing the equation. So this is easy, right? 4 times of work done, 3 times of work done. So you have to always multiply by that number, right? So this will be the answer for question number 2. Question number 3. So 4 examiner can examine a certain number of answer paper in 10 days by working for 5 hours a day. So for how many hours in a day would 2 examiner have to work in order to examine twice the number of answer paper in 20 days. So it's most important question in the topic time and work, and even the concept is more and more important. That's the reason the first lesson what I have taught you in my time and work is the chain rule. I hope everyone remember it, chain rule. So chain rule is the only concept that you can able to see most of the question, right? 80% of the question in the topic time and work has been solved only by chain rule. Do you know the chain rule, right? It's very simple. So person hour day, right, divided by person hour day is equals to work 1 by work 2. I hope you remember it. So this is the thing what I have taught you in the first lesson itself, because this is important, right? Even for solving some tough level question, we apply this rule. So person hour day is equal to work 1. And similarly, person 2 hour 2 day 2 is equal to work 2. This is for the first data and this is for the second data, right? So here also you can able to see 4 examine, right? The person, what is the number of person working? So I am taking this the same chain rule, right? So how many person initially working? 4 person. How many hours they are working? 5 hours. How many days they are working? 10 days. To correct a certain number of papers, right? That number of paper is unknown. So let me keep it as x. X will be the certain number of papers they have corrected. So certain number of answer paper they have corrected by 4 examiner, 5 hours a day for 10 days. So similarly, what is the next data? For how many hours? Our target is to find for how many hours. So in the second data, hours we need to find, right? So next step, for how many hours? 2 examiner. Here 4 examiner, but in this case only 2 examiner. How many hours they are working? 20 days they are working. So they are working for 20 days. What is the amount of paper they have corrected is twice the number of answer paper. So what they have done? Twice, which means 2x. That's it. So this is called as chain rule, right? Just we have to read the question. We have to see the person, hour and days. So based upon the question, you have to apply in this logic. That's it. So 4 examiner first data, second data 2 examiner. In the first data, they are working for 5 hours a day. Second data, our hours was, we need to find how many hours it required to correct twice the paper. So 2x here, 1x here. So 10 days, 20 days. So now we need to cancel. You can cancel x and x. So this will be 2 times, right? So 2 and 2 will be 4. So we can cancel 4 here. So 5 into 2 will be 10. So h is equal to 10. So which means the total number of hours that was required to correct the twice the number of paper will be 10. So answer for this question will be 10. Right? So friends, understood or not? Very simple, very easy. You don't want to sit and by heart this chain rule formula. It is very simple. Usually the work that was done by a person, how we can calculate is how many person working, how many hours they are working, how many days they are working. If you find it, resultant will be the work done of the person. Yes or no, right? So how many person are working to construct a building, how many hours they have taken, as well as how many days they have taken. So when you calculate all these value, resultant value will be the total work done. So that is called as chain rule, right? So chain rule is most important. So most of the question, I hope still there are more questions to solve. I think most of the question we will be applying this chain rule method. So answer for this question number 3 will be 10 days. Sorry, not days, 10 hours. Fourth question. So A and B together can complete a piece of work in T days. If A alone completes a work in T plus 3 days and B alone complete a work in T plus 12 days, so what is T? So I think the question is very simple. Only seems like they are like confusing by giving a new term called a T. That's it, right? Usually if A can complete a piece of work in 10 days, so what we do? A equal to 1 by 10. So the same concept here, A and B together can complete a piece of work in how many days? T days. So it's 1 by T, right? So now A alone can complete a work 1 by T plus 3 days. So similarly, Friends, understood or not, right? So A alone can complete a piece of work in T plus 3 days. So A work done by 1 day work done will be 1 by T plus 3. So similarly, B 1 day work done will be 1 by T plus 12. That's it, right? So apply here. So for A, let me apply 1 divided by T plus 3. So for B, 1 divided by T plus 12 is equals to 1 by T. That's it. So if you solve this complete part, so the resultant will be your answer, right? So resultant will be the value of T. So now what I can do is, let me take LCM here. So if you take LCM, so this will be T plus 3. So this will be T plus 12. So T plus 3 plus T plus 12 is equals to 1 by T. So numerator will be 2T plus 15, right? Because 12 into 12 plus 3 will be 15. So T and T will be 2T. So now we have to multiply T into T will be T square. So T into 12 will be 12T. 3 into T will be 3T. So 12 into 3 will be 36. So is equals to 1 by T, right? So now 12T plus 3T will be 15T. So this can be written as, so 2T plus 15. So divided by T square plus T square plus 15T. So plus 36 is equals to 1 by T. So when you cross T here, so 2T square plus 15T equal to T square plus 15T plus 36, right? So we can cancel 15T and 15T here. So 2T square, here also we have T square. When you bring this T square towards left hand side, so 2T square minus T square will be T square is equal to 36, T equal to 6 days. So finally we got the answer, that is T is equal to 6 days. Only the solving part alone seems to be little bit hard for some students, but other than that the question is very simple because they have directly given all the value. A and B together can complete a piece of work in T days. So A plus B is equal to 1 by T. So A alone can complete a piece of work in T plus 3 days. So A's 1 day work will be 1 by T plus 3. So similarly B's 1 day work will be 1 by T plus 12. So now A plus B. Just solving this equation part alone seems to be difficult, but when you practice it is easy, right? So just what we did, we multiplied T with this 2 number, we multiplied 3 with this 2 number, so finally we got an equation at the denominator. So now 12T, 3T will be 5T. So cross multiplying T here, 2T into T will be 2T square, 15 into T will be 15T, here also 15, here also 15, we have cancelled it. So remaining will be 2T square minus T square will be 1T square. So 1T square is equal to 36, then T will be 6 days. So answer for this question number 4 will be 6 days. So next question. So 12 men can do a piece of work in 10 days. How many men would require to do a same work in 8 days? So very simple question, right? So easy question is just like that, you can equate 12 into 10 is equal to x into 8. You will find the answer. But anyway, but some students, if you feel difficult to solve the question, always remember that if some person, some amount of person are working some work they have done by some person, and second data also the same work that was done by another person, then you have to use the chain rule, right? This is called as chain rule method. So chain rule will be some amount of work done by 2 person and some us. So similarly, if the same amount of work done, right, what is the chain rule formula? Person, this is called as chain rule, right? But here you can able to see both the data where they are doing a same work, right? Just look at the question. 12 men can do a piece of work in 10 days. How many men would require to do the same work? So initially what the work done, the same work that was done by the second data also. So you can write this as work is same, so 1 by 1 is equal to 1. So now 1 by 1, so when you cross it, so person hour day is equal to person hour day. That's it, right? So now 12 men. So person is how much? 12. How many persons here are working? So our target is to find how many men want to work. So person is unknown. So in the first data, 10 days they are working. So days will be 10. So here, how many days they are working? For 8 days. That's it. So as they are not talking about us, so you don't want to consider it. So now just we have to cross multiply it. So P is equals to 12 into 10 divided by 8. So we can cancel it on 4 table. 4 2s are 8. 4 3s are 12. 1 times 5. So P is equals to 15. So how many persons are required? 15 persons are required to do the work, right? So the same amount of work that was done by 15 person in 8 days. So that's it, friends, right? So again, these are not required to solve the question because question is very simple. You can just like the thing, 12 into 10 is equal to x into 8. So that expression comes from only from the chain rule. That's what I've written here. Both are doing the same work, so 1 by 1. So you have to equate this data and this data. So person 12, person we need to find. So they are working for 10 days, they are working for 8 days. They are not talking about hours in both the data, so hours is not required. So just like that, after writing all the things in the chain rule, we finally found the total number of person is 15 days. Next question. So Shruti takes 10 days to finish a piece of work, while Shankar takes 15 days to finish a same piece of work. Arish worked twice as fast as Shruti. So how many days will all three of them work together to finish the same piece of work? So very interesting question. I think all the data are directly given, but only for one person, that is for Arish work twice as fast as Shruti, right? So just you have to note that point alone, right? Writing that Arish number of days alone is important. I think other than that, the solving question will be very easy. Just see here, Shruti takes 10 days to finish the piece of work. So Shruti's 1 day work will be 1 by 10. So he can complete a piece of work in 10 days. So similarly, next is what Shankar. Shankar takes 15 days to finish a work. So Shankar will be 1 day work will be 1 by 15. No problem for these two persons. So the problem is next Arish. Just listen here. Arish work twice as fast as Shruti. What is the meaning of twice as fast as? So the person Arish will be more efficient. He can work faster when compared to Shruti. That means he is twice faster. So if the person Shruti is taking 10 days to complete the work, then Arish will be taking only 5 days, not 20 days. Because if you write 20 here, some students will write 20 here. They think that twice fast. It is not twice fast, right? It is twice slow actually. If the person Arish is working twice faster, so which means when compared to Shruti, this person Arish is working the completion of process, right? So this person Arish is working faster than Shruti, right? If Shruti is taking 10 days, then Arish will take only 5 days to finish the work. So twice faster. Now it is easy. So if all the three persons are working together, how many days it takes to complete the work? So just add all the values. So 1 by 10 Shruti. So Shankar will be 1 by 15. Arish will be 1 by 5. So take LCM. 30 will be LCM. So 3, 2, 6 here. So 3 plus 5, 11. So 11 divided by 30. So if all the three persons are working, then the time taken to complete the work will be 30 by 11 days. So which will be the answer for the question, right? Very simple, only this data alone is important. Do not write as 1 by 10. So it is actually wrong. 1 by 10 is slower, right? If the person Arish is twice slow as Shruti, then you have to write it as 1 by 20, right? So, sorry, 1 by 20. Most of the students will write a 1 by 20. They think that it is twice, not twice, twice faster. If I am working faster, then I can able to complete the piece of work in faster time, lesser number of time, right? So only if twice faster, then if Shruti is 10 days, Arish will be only 5 days because he is faster, right? So answer for this question will be 30 by 11 days. Next question. So A and B together can complete a piece of work in 72 by 7 days, while B and C together can complete the same work in 40 by 3 days. So B is 25% more efficient than C. in how many days will A and C together complete the same work? So when just see here, our target is to find if A and C are working together, so how many days it takes to complete the work. So our target, so what is our target? Our target is A and C, right? So we don't know what about A's 1 day work, and we don't know what is C's 1 day work, but they have given one data that A and B together 72 by 7 days, B and C together 40 by 3 days. And there is one important sentence here, B is 25% more efficient than C. So just see here, so B is 25% more efficient than C. So the meaning here is in terms of efficiency, so 125% is for B. So what about C? C will be 100%. So what I have written is in terms of efficiency. So in terms of time taken will be reciprocal, 100 is to 125. Everyone's understood or not? Cancel it on, this will be 4 and this will be 5. So the number of days that was taken by B to complete a work will be 4x. Number of days that is taken by C will be 5x. So friends, understood or not, right? So this is efficiency percentage ratio. This will be time ratio, right? So if B is more efficient, then he might take less number of time to complete a work. That's what I've taught in the efficiency video, right? So you should know how to write the efficiency as well as time taken ratio. Both are important. If it is efficiency, 125 is to 100. If it is time taken, 100 is to 125. Just see here. So B is taking 4 days to complete a work. C is taking 5 days to complete a work. So now you can say, so where B will be 25% more efficient than C. He can complete 25% fastly. Right, understood? So now, so B is equals to 1 by 4x, C is equals to 1 by 5x. So if both the person are working, so 1 by 4x plus 1 by 5x. So B and C can complete a piece of work in how many days? 40 by 3 days. So 1 divided by 40 by 3 can be written as 3 by 40. So when you cross multiply it, so 9x divided by 5 4s are 20. 20x square is equals to 3 by 40. So 1 3s are 3, 3 3s are 9, cancel x and x here. So 120s are 20, 22s are 40. So x is equal to 6. So finally we got what? X is equal to 6. So which means here we have assumed B as 4x. So now instead of x, when you substitute 6 here, so 24. So B can complete a piece of work in 24 days. So similarly 6 into 5 will be 30. So C can complete a piece of work in 30 days. That's it. According to our data, we found the value of C. So now next step, we have to find the value of A. So in the first part itself, they have given A and B together can complete a piece of work in 72 by 7 days. So which means 7 by 72. So now we got a value of B. So B is how much? 24. So A plus 1 by 24 is equals to 7 by 72. So A is equal to 7 by 72 minus of 1 by 24. So take LCM 72. So this will be 7 3 times. So A equal to 4 by 72. S is 4 by 72. Can we cancel it? 1 4s are 4. So remaining will be 3 32. 8 4s are 32. So A is equal to 1 by 18. So now we found all the 3 persons separately 1 day work done. So A can complete a piece of work in 18 days. B can complete a piece of work in 24 days. C can complete a piece of work in 30 days. So now what is our target? If A and C are working, how many days it takes to complete a work? So A is how much? 1 by 18. So C is how much? 1 by 30 is equals to question mark. That's it, right? So I think 90 we can take LCM. So this will be 5 times 3 times is equal to question mark. So 8 divided by 90 equal to question mark. So I think we can cancel it on 2 table. So when you cancel it on 2 table, so this becomes 4 times, this becomes 45 times. So 45 by 4 days. That's it. So this will be the answer for the question, right? Very interesting question. The solving method seems to be huge, right? Some students will say, how can I solve this much in 1 minute? But the meaning here is, instead of teaching you, I have written all these steps, right? but in the exams it is not required. If B is 25% efficient than C, then you can directly find the ratio directly, right? The ratio will be 4:5 because 125 is to 100 in terms of efficiency. In terms of time taken, 100 is to 125. So when you cancel it, 4:5. So B can complete a piece of work in 4 days, C can complete a piece of work in 5 days. Instead of writing all these steps, you can directly write this first. Right? So after finding the value of X, you know B and C. So now find A, and again these are not required actually, you can directly write this step. If you write this step, finding A is also easy. Definitely you can able to solve this question within 45 seconds to 1 minute is possible. Right? So easy, and this is the traditional method to solve. I think there is no shortcut actually to solve this question, and there is no method. When you go with the unit method, right, some students will go with the unit method. There I think you can solve the question little bit fastly, but somehow there is a chance that again it takes same amount of time to solve this question. Right? Anyway, if you feel this easy, go with this method itself. So this will be the answer for this question. Next question. So 4 girls can do a piece of work in 8 days. So 3 boys can do a piece of work in 9 days, 7 men can do a piece of work in 2 days, 5 women can do a piece of work in 4 days. Who is least efficient? So friends, listen here, our target is to find, so out of 4 persons totally, right, 4 girls, boys, men and women. So out of 4, our target is to find who is least efficient. So friends, there are 2 ways to solve this question. Either you can find the ratio. You can find the ratio for all the 4, or else you can better equate it. So equate it will be the easy way to solve this question. Why? Because all the persons are doing the same work, right? You can see 4 girls do a piece of work in 8 days, right? So 4 girls do a piece of work in 8 days, right? So similarly, 3 boys can do a same piece of work. So in all the data, the work is same. So better we can equate it. So equate 3 boys can do a piece of work in 9 days. 7 men can do a piece of work in 2 days. So 5 women can do a work in 4 days. So it is better to equate all the values. Why? Because all are doing a same work. In case if the persons are doing a different work, in those scenario you have to find 1 man work done, 1 woman work done, 1 boy work done and 1 children work done. You have to calculate each and every value separately. That is not needed here. Why? Because all the persons are doing the same work. So better it's to equate it. So when you equate 8 into 4 will be 32, 27. So this will be what? Girls, right? 32 girls, 27 boys. So 14 will be men, 20 will be women. So now for doing one work, any work, right? For doing any work, 32 girls are required. So 27 boys are required, 14 men required, 20 women required. So who was least efficient here? Girls, 32 girls are least efficient. Why? Because for doing this work, 32 girls are required. More amount of girls are required to do a single work. But when you take who was more efficient here, but the question here is least efficient. So we can say that least efficient are girls. But when you take who is more efficient, then the answer will be boys, that is men's, not boys. Men will be the more efficient. Why? Because for doing this work only 14 men are required. So they are more efficient, least efficient will be girls. So friends, understood or not? So this will be the answer for this question. In case if I got a question in those cases, like different work they are doing, in those cases who is more efficient, so I will teach you that also. So in case if I have a question, I will teach you here, or else on the upcoming videos I will teach you that, right? So this will be the answer for this question. So next question, 2 men alone or 3 women alone can complete a piece of work in 4 days. In how many days 1 woman and 1 man together can complete the same piece of work? So it's very simple question. So why I have taken this question is you need to understand the difference between the first question what we solved in the video and this question. So first question what we solved, at that case I have told you like all men are working, all children are working, or else a man is working, a woman is working. There is a difference between both. If all men are working, you don't want to find 1 man work done. In case in the question, if they ask like 1 woman and 1 man, then you have to find 1 man work done. Right? That is important, and the reason why I took this question here is the major reason you should know the difference between the first question what we solved and then this question. Right? Just see here, 2 men alone. Right? So 2 men can complete a piece of work in 4 days, or else how many women? 3 women can complete a piece of work in 4. That is the meaning of it, right? 2 men or 3 women can complete a piece of work in 4 days. The meaning here is either 2 men can complete a piece of work in 4 days or 3 women can complete a piece of work in 4 days. So now 1 man is equals to 1 by 8. 1 woman is equals to 1 by 12. So now according to the question, our target is to find in how many days 1 man and 1 woman together to complete a work. So 1 by 8 plus 1 by 12. So LCM will be 24. 2. That's it. So 1 man and 1 woman can together complete a piece of work in 24 by 5 days. So which will be the answer for the question. So this is the reason, easy question, but the reason why I am teaching this question here is because you should know the difference, right? First question, this question. First question, what we didn't multiply these two numbers, right? So we have directly taken only 1 by 4 on this number. Why? Because in the first question they have asked that how many days it takes if all the men, all the children, all the boys are working. They didn't talk about 1 man, 1 woman. But here in this question, our target is to find how many days it takes to complete a work when 1 man and 1 woman working. So in those scenario, we have to take 1 man work done, 1 woman work done, and then we have to add. So that's the difference between both. So next question, 24 workers while working 13 hours daily makes a wall of dimension 224, 1652 in 32 days. In how many days 36 workers 18 hours daily make a wall of dimension 432, 24, 64 meter. Just see here, after reading the question itself, you can guess by which method you can solve this question. By which method? Chain rule. Why? Because person has been given, hours has been given, days has been given, and how much of work they are doing, right? Some dimensions they are doing, right? Wall dimensions has been given. Simple. So first data, how many persons are working? 24 workers are working. For how many hours they are working? 13 hours they are working. And second will be how many days they are working? 32 days, right? First data divided by the second data is in how many days. So days has not been given. So our target is to find how many days they are working. So how many workers? 36 workers, 18 hours daily. And in the first data, the wall dimension is what? 224, 16 into 52. So divided by second dimension 432 into 21 into 64. That's it, right? By seeing this number, don't think that it's a difficult question. I hope it is easy. When you keep on cancelling it, definitely you will get an easy answer, right? No worries. So first you can just cross multiply and bring all the numbers towards either left hand side or right hand side, right? What I can do is first I can multiply these two numbers, that is 24, 13 into 32 into 432 into 21 into 64. Right, so divided by, completely divided by, so bring all these numbers to the denominator, 36 into 18 into 224 into 16 into 52 is equals to D. So friends, understood or not, right? So finally, now we need to start the cancellation process. So always do not initially cancel this huge 3-digit numbers. First go with small parts, right? So first what I can do is 16 and 64, we can cancel it. 1 16s are 16. 16 4s are 64. So now I think we can cancel 1 4s are 4, right? This we can cancel it. 9 4s are 36. So now I think we can cancel 13 and 52. Why? Because 1 13s are 13. 13 4s are 52. So now we can cancel 1 4s are 4, right? Okay, 1 4s are 4. 6 4s are 24. So we can cancel 6 times. So similarly, 1 6 are 6, 6 3s are 18. Okay, right? So now, what are all the numbers that we have? 9 3 224. Okay, we can cancel this. 1 3s are 3, 7 3s are 21, right? Okay, so now we can cancel 1 7s are 7, 7 3s are 21. So remaining will be 1, 7 2s are 14, 32 cancelled. So now we have 432 and 9. So 9 fours are 36. Remaining will be 7, 8. So answer will be 48. See how easy it is, right? Answer is 48. Be slow, right? Always being slow in solving most of the cases, you will get the answer. If you think if you want to solve very fastly, then there are more chance of making a mistake, right? So this will be the answer for the question. What is the answer here? 48. So the number of days that was required to construct this wall within this hours and with this workers, the total number of days that was taken is 48 days, right? So question is easy, everything is easy, only the cancellation part alone is important. So always, if it has a huge calculation where the cancellation part alone, right, at that part alone, be slow, little bit slow, where you will not make any mistakes, right? And whenever while reading a question, if you find the person, hour, days, so definitely you have to solve the question, you have to solve the question by a chain rule. So this will be the answer for this question. So next question. 16 men and 12 women can complete a piece of work in 8 days. If 20 men can complete the same work in 16 days, in how many days 16 women can complete the same piece of work? Okay, so friends, just see here what the question, they have given a data that 16 men and 12, first let me write what are all the values they have given, right? So 16 men, and 12 women can complete a piece of work in 8 days. So their one day work will be 1 by 8. And second data, if 20 men can complete a piece of work in 16 days. So 20 men 1 day work will be 1 by 16. But now what is our target? Our target is to find 16 women. How many days it takes to complete the work? This is our target. Our target is to find 16 women, how many days they take to complete the work. So in order to find that 16 women, first we need 1 woman work done. Only then we can able to find 16 women work done, right? So what I can do here is, so first from this equation, we can substitute men here in order to find the women. So once we find the women, finding 16 women work done will be easy, right? So small step. First step what I can do is, so 1 man work done will be 1 by 16 into 20, right? So now substitute here. So 16, 1 man will be 1 by 16 into 20. So keep 12 women as it is equals to 1 by 8. So cancel 16 and 16 here. So 12 women is equals to 1 by 8 minus 1 by 20. So 12 women is equal to, so here we can take LCM as 40. So 8 5s are 40. So this will be 2 times. So 12 women is equal to 3 by 40. So 1 woman is equal to 3 divided by 40 into 12. So we can cancel it. So 1 woman is equals to 1 divided by 160. So 1 woman work done will be 1 by 160. 1 woman 1 day work done will be 1 by 160. So now what is our target? Our target is to find 16 women. What is the total number of, what they are saying? How many days 16 women takes to complete a work? So 16 women, we know that 1 woman will be 1 by 160. So cancel it. So 10 days. So finally 16 women takes 10 days to complete the work. This will be the answer for the question. I didn't use any shortcut, nothing, right? A normal traditional method. So first I found 1 man work done. So after finding 1 man work done, I have substituted in the equation to find what is the 1 woman work done. So 1 woman work done is equal to 1 by 160. So now our target is to find 16 women, how many days they take to complete a work. And we know 1 woman work done. So 16 women will be 16 into 1 woman. 16 into 1 woman will be 1 by 160. After cancelling it, we got an answer as 10 days. Just see easy it is. You don't want to think about shortcuts or nothing here, nothing required here. Just you know the steps, right? You know the proper steps. Just do the steps properly, you will get the answer, right? So this will be the answer for this question, that is 10 days. So next question, 6 women and 6 men together can complete a piece of work in 6 days. In how many days can 15 men alone can complete a piece of work if 9 women alone can complete a work in 10 days? A same question, right? Same concept question what we solved in the previous thing. In the previous question, they have given a men, our target is to find women. In this question, our target is to find men, the women data is given. That's no difference. Just see here, 6 women, right? And 6 men together can complete a piece of work in 6 days. So their 1 day work will be 1 by 6. Next data, 9 women can complete a piece of work in how many days? 10 days. So their 1 day work will be 1 by 10. So what is our target? Our target is to find in how many days 15 men alone can complete a piece of work. So our target is to find 15 men, how many days it takes. So what is the logic here? First we need to find what is the one woman work done. So after finding one woman work done, we have to substitute in the equation, and then we have to find one man. So after finding one man, substitute here, resultant will be 15 men work done, right? That's the logic. So first what I can do is 1 woman is equal to 1 divided by 90. So substitute in this equation. So 6 into 1 divided by 90. So plus 6 men is equals to 1 by 6. So 6 men is equals to 1 by 6 minus of 6 by 90. So 6 men is equal to, you can cancel it on 3 table. 3 2s are 6, cancel it on 3 table. So 30. So we can take LCM as 30 here. So 6 5s are 30. So minus 2. So 6 men is equals to 3 divided by 30. So this will be 10 times. So 1 men is equals to 1 divided by 60. Right? So finally we found 1 man work done. So 1 man work done will be 1 by 60. So now what is our target? Our target is to find if 15 men are working, how many days it takes to complete a work. So 15 men, we know that 1 man is equal to 1 by 60. So cancel this 4 times. So 4 days. So finally 15 men will take 4 days to complete a work. Right? So 2 questions we have seen in the same logic, we solved in the same logic, right? Previous question, women we have found, and this question, men we have found. So this is the logic behind most of the tough level question. If one data is given and another data is not given, like efficiency more, this much of efficiency, and so all those cases, first you have to find one man, substitute in the equation to find a woman. After finding a woman, substitute in the question what they are asking. That's it. Right? So this will be the answer for this question. Next question. So 6 men can complete a piece of work in 12 days. 8 women can complete a piece of work in 18 days, whereas 18 days, okay, whereas 18 children can complete a piece of work in 10 days. So 4 men, 12 women, 20 children work together for 2 days. If only men were to complete the remaining work in 1 day, how many men would totally required to complete the work? Okay. So when just see here, our target is to find some people are doing a work for certain number of days. That is for 2 days they are all working. After 2 days, right, the remaining some part of work will be done. So the remaining work that has to be done only by the men. So our target is to find how many men are required to do the remaining work, that too in 1 day. Right? So easy, right? Don't worry about the question length or don't worry about the numbers. You know the concept, right? First what I can do is, we can find this person, that is 4 men, 12 women, 20 children. For 2 days, let me initially find what is the total they have work done, right? The total work done or for 2 days, these people, right? First for finding that 6 men can complete a piece of work in how many days? 12 days. So 1 man will be 1 by 6 into 12, yes? So similarly 1 man we found 1 by 6 into 12. We can find for all the remaining person. So now women, 1 woman will be 1 by 8 into 18. So 1 woman will be 1 by 8 into 18. So similarly next person is what? Children. So 18 children, 10 days. So 1 children, so this 1 child will be 1 divided by 18 into 10. So finally we found 1 man, 1 woman and 1 children. So now what is the equation here? 4 men, 12 women, 20 children are working for 2 days. So first we can find that 4 men, 12 women and 20 children are working for how many days? They are working for 2 days. So first initially we can find what is the total number of work done for this 2 days, right? So 4 into men will be how much? 1 by 6 into 12. So plus 12. Women is how much? 1 by 8 into 18 into 18. So plus 20 children. What about children here? 1 by 18 into 10. So friends, understood or not, right? So first we can, 1 4s are 4. So 4 3s are 12. So resultant will be 1 by 18. So plus, we can cancel it on 6 table, right? 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18. So 1 2s are 2, 4 2s are 8. So this will be 1 by 12. So plus, we can cancel it 2 times, 9 times, so 1 by 9. So all these bracket into 2. So now we need to take LCM. So 12, 9. What is the LCM? 18, 12, 9. 108? Yes, 108 can be the LCM. So 108, because this can be 12 into 9 will be 108. 18 into 6, 8 6 are 48, 4, 108. Yes, this will be 6 times. So 12, 9. So this will be 12. So into 2. So 12 plus 6. This will be 15, right? So 15, 27. So 27 divided by 108 into 2. We can cancel this. 5 2s are 10. 4 2s are 8. This will be 2 times. So finally, just see here for the first 2 days, right? So for the 2-day work done by 4 men, 12 women and 20 children will be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 part of the work is done. What is the remaining part? Remaining part is again 1 by 2. Because if 1 by 2 is completed, 1 by 2 is completed for this much of 2 days, then the remaining part will be 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 part of the work that has to be done by the men alone. So easy. In how many days the work has to be completed? Very simple. Just see, 6 men can complete a piece of work in how many days? 12 days for doing one work. So now, how many men required to complete the same piece of work in 1 day? The remaining, what is the remaining work that they has to be done? 1 by 2. Chain rule I am applying. If not, you can directly multiply and set 6 into 12 into 1 by 12, whatever be, right? So x is equal to 6 into 12 into 1 by 2. So cancel it 6 times. So x is equal to 36. So which means 36 men are required to complete the piece of work, right, in 1 day. That is, piece of work is nothing but the remaining 1 by 2 part of the work. So friends, that's it. So just listen here. What I did is, first what I did is, I don't know whether the answer is not given. Let me check the answer, please. Yes, answer is 36 days. Okay, so just listen here. What I initially done is, I found 1 man, 1 children as well as 1 woman work done. After finding it, I substitute in the equation. And after substituting in the equation, I have found the 2 days work done by these people. So these people, 2 days, they have done 1 by 2 part. That is, half a part of work is completed. So remaining half the part is remaining. So that half the part of work is to be done by whom? This to be done by the men alone in 1 day. You can directly multiply 6 into 12 into 1 by 2, right? That is the logic. But if you don't know how to find that, then easy, right? Person, the same logic, chain rule logic, right? So person, how many days? 1 work done. Remaining work done, 1 day, how many person are required? That's it. So finally, after cross multiplying, we got an answer as 36, right? So friends, that's it about this. I think in the next video, we can solve remaining sort of questions, little bit medium level to high level questions we can solve in the next video. So I hope this video will be really helpful for the students, those who are preparing for the exams. So make sure practice is more and more important, right? So first, what I told in the video is, like, you have to watch the complete playlist what I posted on time and work, starting from the basics till the high level question. After that, you have to watch this Target-100 series. After watching it, practice, right? So only if you practice, you can able to clear the question in the exams. For the practice also, I have given the test. Do not forget to purchase and write the test again and again to check and analyze what are all the mistakes that you have done. So once you do this, time and work topic will be very simple and easy. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next session of Target-100 time and work. So friends, thank you so much. Bye.